Hi, my name is Rocky Mountains, and I'm going to show you a few tricks to save a little money on your costumes. The costume I'm going to show you is my latest costume. It was a 1920s themed belly dancing costume. I wanted it to be in a nude kind of antique color. Here's a picture of the costume. I don't know if you can really get the color of the costume, sorry. The fabric was really hard to find, and when I finally found it, it was like $30 a meter, which is a lot of money. But I did scour around the stores, and I was able to find a color that had been discontinued in the line. And it was one of the colors that I had really wanted. So I found like the netting that has a nice embroidery on it, and some stretched satin, and some crinkle fabric, which was really nice. So I was able to get them all at 60% off. I just generally buy 2 meters because that's usually enough. I didn't use all of the stretched satin, but I really love the color, so I know I'll use it for something else. I always like to have lots of fabric and trimmings on hand for last minute costumes and stuff like that. So if I have to come up with something, say for my daughter who decides she needs a princess, who tells me she needs a princess dress in 2 days for a parade, I can come up with something. So other ways I saved money besides looking for alternate colors was decorating with these rhinestones that if you check out my rhinestone biz thing, you'll find that I was really shocked when I found out how big they were, and I was just like, oh, because these are very big and not very burlesque-y. Because I was like, these are big, what am I going to do with these? But they were perfect for my belly dance costume. So on the bra they went, and on the skirt they went. I'll probably add more, but I didn't have time. On the belt they went. So it was nice because that didn't cost me anything. That was a previous mistake that I was just like, what am I going to do with those? So that was great. And then for my bra, I didn't really have a bra that was suitable, so I went to a secondhand store. I'm not really big on wearing secondhand bras, but you can find a lot of brand new bras there. And so I found one with the cup size that fit, and it still has the tags on. So you get like $40, $50 bras someone bought and donated. I'll wear that. It cost me like $3. As you can tell, it was black. Now it's this lovely, lovely nude color. So that's another way to save money, is I didn't have suitable bra, so I went and spent $3 on a brand new bra from the secondhand store, and you cannot tell it was black. So you just have to take a little extra time when covering your bras. And I'm really one for covering bras and not using just bras. So okay, another way I saved some money on this was for my belt. So satin, one of the best things to use for inside your belt is your old jeans. A lot of them say muslin, or sorry, buckram, but I use my daughter's old jeans or my husband's worn out jeans. It is nice and pliable, and it's free. You don't have to go buy material. Please note that if it is still wearable, I do donate it to charity, but if it's stained or my daughter's got a hole in it, stuff like that, I just throw it into a pile and use it for scrap material. And I did finish the back of this one just because it was blue jeans, so you cannot tell again that, hey, this was a pair of blue jeans, and again, this was a black bra, so that saved lots of money there. And so for trimmings, okay, I had a Groupon. We all know and love our Groupons here. I picked it up at a beading store, and I remembered that I had it, so I went and bought in bulk, because bulk is always better, and gold beads, well, you know you're going to use those, so I went and bought some gold beads and a few, and I bought these ones here, but they're all in another container, so I'm not going to dump those out. This trimming here, I actually had in my trimming supply kit. I had bought it on clearance as well, and this one I actually picked up at 50% off because it went really well with the color of the stuff. And this gold one here I'd actually picked up on clearance, and it was in my stock as well for 70% off. So like I said, I'm one of those people who likes to just keep stuff in my costuming inventory for colors that I know I'll use. Like I know I'll always use gold and stuff. So a few other things to save you money. Instead of spending this is $6.49 for Price Stop, which I bought just for like miscellaneous odds and ends, for like ribbon, stuff like that. We never know when you're going to use it. Buy yourself a bottle of nail polish, clear nail polish. You get them for 50 cents. Way cheaper than $6.49. Clear nail polish works exactly the same. Way cheaper. Like I said, I always keep trims on hand. This one here, this package here, I got for $1. So you can look at all the trims in there. I got that for $1. So this is going to go in my stash. I don't have any immediate plans for it, but if I ever decide to do a pink costume, I have lots of stock for it. And then another thing is, all of this I hand sewed with invisible thread because I didn't want any stitches showing, and there wasn't a lot of room for a foot. Even I have like vintage feet, but they were a little too big to get here. Like I said, I really am particular about my costumes. So instead of buying invisible thread, invisible thread, which I used to double up because I find that it tends to break, I just started using fishing wire. It has to be very, very light fishing wire. It shows blue, but like I said, you can't see it on my costume. 4 pounds. Can't go any higher. 5 pounds, it just starts to kink and it won't fit through your needle, and it won't fit. I also use this for beading my costume, so anything higher really than 4 pounds, it's not going to work. So you can use this, or you can use this. And I'm thinking I'm going to stick with this, because this is way cheaper than this, this I don't have to double thread, and it's way cheaper. Okay, so for my skirt, this was one of those fancy fabrics where the bottom is all nice and decorated, and then the top is absolutely just blank. So now I have this nice, so I cut it all nicely, so now I have this nice strip of fabric, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut little spaces out of the top layer of my crinkle skirt and put the remnants of the netting inside them. Use the gold beads to trim it. I'm also going to make some fringe from the gold beads and the other beads. And then I'm also going, and I still have enough of this fabric that I'm going to use to make a shimmy belt. So, like I said, you know, cut your fabric nicely. I have one of those big cardboard folding boards that folds out and it has all the measurements on it. I actually usually pin my fabric to the board and then I cut it along the lines so I get a nice straight edge. See, this is my cutting edge. So it's nice. So it's pretty nice and straight. So that way you don't waste fabric, because even though this is scrap fabric, I did pay a lot for it, and I plan on getting every ounce of it used. So that's just a couple ways to save money. I hope that was helpful, and maybe even if you just use one of those ideas, like using nail polish instead of phrase stop, or 4-pound fishing wire instead of invisible thread, or even the blue jeans inside of your shimmy belt, that will save you money. So good luck, happy costuming, and please like me, subscribe to me, and have a nice day.